Hello there, everybody. If you follow me on my Instagram, there are a few things that you can tell that I am somewhat obsessed with. One of them is obviously Disney, and the other one is Sailor Moon. So I thought it'd be fun if I show you my collection, because like Ariel, I just can't get enough of this stuff. Might as well start off with why I have this fandom. I have been a fan of Sailor Moon since probably '92. It used to be on before I went to grade school every morning. Just the first 2 seasons, and it was terribly dubbed, but as a kid I didn't care. And then in '97, Toonami, which is a Cartoon Network after school, more like teenager show, used to show anime, and they ended up getting up to season 4 of 5 seasons of Sailor Moon. So with that, they relaunched toys and product, and I used to be able to get Sailor Moon stuff at Claire's, which was awesome. When I started collecting Sailor Moon stuff, one of the things I have still now is they came out with this Sailor Moon locket at toy stores. It is not mint. I used to wear this to high school like it was normal. So it is super fat and super heavy, and the batteries are dying, but it still kind of works. So I used to wear this to school. And I do have the moon stick as well. I just don't have it with me now because they're in boxes back in Phoenix where I grew up. And but I'm going back in a couple weeks, so I'm going to dig through boxes and pick out all the Sailor Moon stuff that I have there. But there were also places that you can get Sailor Moon stuff that wasn't at Claire's, and it was the Japanese stuff. And there used to be a super sketchy hole-in-the-wall comic book store that my mom literally would stand outside and time me, and I would run in and I would just dig through boxes of Japanese manga and comics, and I found some Sailor Moon comics. So here are 3 Sailor Moon mangas that I ended up getting when I was a teenager, when I was 13, and they're in Japanese. And this, I love the TV show, I love the cartoon, but this is my Sailor Moon. I am a huge diehard fan of the manga that Naoko Takeuchi created. I love her artwork. I love the story. It is similar to the anime, but it is a lot more in depth, and it has amazing character development and strange things, and I just fell in love with the art. I just love it. I love it so much. So I didn't know how to read it, but I could figure it out, and what's funny is this is number 5, 7, and 9, so I was all over the place. But luckily enough, they ended up doing English versions of it in '97, and before they did graphic novels like that, they actually did comic books by, I think this is, see the Toonami's on there. This is like the first one. I have the first. This is a variant cover. So this, I have a bunch of these, and then I started buying the graphic novels in English, and those are actually all at home. But I have the original comic books that were translated into English. And fast forward, I do have the new ones. So that's part of my collection. I just love that they have the artwork on there. So I also still have the, these guys, which are stickers that have the manga on it. I got back in the day, they were $1. I still have the sticker on them. I did put one on my car, and it totally shriveled in the sun when I was in high school. And then this is what I used to use in high school, which is over 10 years. So it's a Sailor Moon tin, and you open it up, and it has more of her concept when she used to have a gun before she was Sailor Moon, really. And it has math in the bottom, but I didn't use that. And then I also have this, which I used to wear on my neck, and it's Sailor Stars, and it's a notepad. I started the anime club in my high school, so I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to anime. So fast forward, it is 2015 or 2014, and the 20th anniversary of Sailor Moon happened. They relaunched a crap ton of merchandise, and of course the merchandise is geared towards more my age. So here I am, buying up all the things. In Japan they have very similar to when you put a quarter in and get like a temporary tattoo. They have something similar to that, but I buy my stuff, most of my stuff on jlist.com, and they have the ability to, you can just buy the whole set, so you don't have to worry about buying and kind of like the Happy Meal where you don't know what's happening. I don't want to go through all that. So here's some of the ones that I bought now. This is one of them. It is a pouch and scrunchie collection. It has Princess Serenity on it and a little heart. It's very detailed, and then it has a matching scrunchie, and then there's a blue one with Sailor Moon and the inner Senshi, Luna and Artemis, the little moon, and a scrunchie that matches it. I took the chains off them, but they're keychains and they're mirrors of the first season and second season brooch. Our brooches as well. You get Super and Romance and S, Super Sailor Moon one, and the Moon Rod, and then they're metal and they're keychains, and I didn't really know what to do with them, but I decided to make necklaces out of them, so I'm actually wearing the first one for a chain that I made, and they're really heavy, but I kind of like how they're a little more mature of a piece, and they're very subtle, and I have awesome people on the streets actually go like, is that a Sailor Moon brooch? And I'm like, yes, it is. Also have the larger ones that are awesome. They have Chibiusa's brooch and the regular one, first season, second season, Super S and S, and they are little pill boxes, so they open up and you can put stuff in there like aspirin. I do carry one on me at all times. You can see it in there, and I actually have a Sailor Moon. That's from my childhood too. You never know when evil's going to strike. You might need to transform, you know. Let's see, another one that I absolutely, brand new, actually this is probably the latest thing I've gotten from the coin machine idea, are these beautiful Sailor Moon brooches, cameos. The detail on these are beautiful. I'm going to show you real quick. They're not metal, they're plastic, and I think they're die cut and they're rubber, but here's Serenity, and she has the moon and roses. Sailor Moon also has the moon and is looking the opposite way, but you also see her bow and some stars. Tuxedo Comet has roses, but his, you know, famous rose. Mercury has her bubbles and waves. Venus has her Love Me chain. Mars, of course, has fire. And I love Jupiter. Jupiter has her roses, like her little earrings. She's so cute. Things that are not licensed that I have that I really love. Kuma Crafts does some of the best laser cut jewelry Sailor Moon. This is actually the brooch from the live action Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon in the early 2000s. S's as well. And I have Sailor V's. You know who Sailor V is? Sailor V was the first comic Naoko made. Ended up being Sailor Venus. She integrated her because she was so popular. And it's really cute because Sailor Moon and Usagi and the girls love Sailor V. Like, she's a celebrity in their world, and then they end up fighting with her and learning who Sailor V, being Sailor Venus, really is. So 2 more, and I think they fell out of my bag when I was traveling, which makes me really, really sad. I super love. This is made by someone I respect and admire, and actually used to be an apprentice for, and I'm lucky enough to call friend, Joellen of Firefly Path. She created the Princess Serenity with rhinestones. They're so beautiful and delicate. Wear it on your head like this, not like that, but with your hair over it, or like this. I love it. I have a gown that I made at Serenity. I like to wear her to really fancy things, and this is what I use when I am her, because I love it so much. So that's fireflypath.net or .com. I'm not sure, but perfect. And then also my friend Tiffy Starchild created these, which are Serenity's little pearls, or Sailor Moon, because she has them, but she has like little feathers that come out, but they're little rhinestones in there. And you put them on there, and this is what I use on my wig, and They're just super pretty. So we're adults now, and with the 20th anniversary, they came out with beautiful, beautiful stuff. And one of the things is called the Miracle Romance Collection, which is a makeup collection. And I do not have all of it. I want all of it. But there was one thing that I had to have, and I bought, and it was very expensive. Romance powder compact. The box is beautiful. It has Serenity on it. It has very much the Naoko aesthetic with flowers and pearls. She used to put that in her actual paintings. Luna and Artemis are, oh no, just Luna. And it says Miracle Romance, and I love it because when you open it up, it says Moon Prism Power Makeup. It is a wonderful size. It is a highlighter powder. Powder puff. Here's this, and this is actually, you can take it right off. It's like a protector, so. The highlighter, not so good, but I'm not going to use it, so. Well, since we're adults, normally we don't buy toys, but what if they market it as props? I only have one, and it is the Crescent Moon wand, and I will show you right now. Here it is. It is absolutely beautiful. It has a thing where you can change it to 2 different sounds, technically 4 different sounds, but you can have it either with her voice on it, the original Sailor Moon, who is still the Sailor Moon voice in Japan, or blank. So I'll do one or the other. So and without the Silver Moon crystal, this is with the voice. Refreshed! Crystal actually you can add, and it comes with this, so it actually looks like the silver imperium crystal, but it pops right out. And you pop it in here, and then you pop this out, and stick it in here, and I have a gardener right now, so. It's so pretty. Oops, still going. I do leave this by my bed. I may use this to find my way to the bathroom at times, because you know, that's what it's useful for. If I'm going to have a selfie stick, I might as well have a Sailor Moon selfie stick. It's really awesome. Vivi, a Japanese magazine, came out with a special edition for Sailor Moon. It was a really, really awesome spread, editorial spread, collectible things. So if you bought that, it came with this limited edition case, and it actually is art from probably the Super S art book. With the anniversary, they debuted a new anime called Sailor Moon Crystal. I'm actually going to do a completely different video about that because I super love the show. Box for the Blu-ray. This is one that I really want to keep collecting, but they're like $80 a piece, so I haven't been able to collect all of them. I just have the first one. But the aesthetic is so Naoko style, and it's actually a music box. So, and it plays the theme, Moon Pride, to the new anime. So it has a Silver Millennium Castle here. And this is the Blu-ray, and this is a charm bracelet, and it's a cell phone charm, but it's the moon stick. And then the idea is to, every single Blu-ray comes with a charm, and you can add it to there, which I'd love to do. As Luna, that's the artwork for it now. And the Blu-ray is actually the crystal. I have one of the art books. I thought I was getting the hardcover. It ended up being a soft cover. I was a little disappointed, but it doesn't matter because it still has all the beautiful art that I fell in love with, that I will look at all the time and wish I looked like them. My dream is to have all the art books. Like that's my thing. Like that's what I love about Sailor Moon. So I have this, and then I'm gonna move you because I have 2 things on the wall. There he is. I have this, which is from the season 2 book, which I have. I'm going to take you around my room. Cinderella and Snow White, and boom! It is one of my favorite things. I got this in the 90s. It is a piece from the Stars, the 5th season. It's on bamboo paper. There we are. My favorite piece that I have is, it's real and I love it. I love the outer senshi. Neptune is one of my favorites. I think one of the wonderful things about Naoko Takeuchi is that she used inspiration from fashion at the time and art and beauty. Like, everything was so elegant and beautiful. Neptune, or Mishuru, is really an embodiment of elegance. As the outer senshi have objects that are sources of power, and hers is a mirror. Neptune's is a mirror, and it's called the Deep Aqua Mirror. But Naoko based it off of an Art Nouveau maiden mirror. And now Art Nouveau is an art that is last century, turn of last century, so early 1900s to like mid-20s, 1920s, because Art Deco kind of took over from there. It was very much known for its fluid and elegant and nature aspects, and I love Art Nouveau. Hers was based off of a maiden mirror, a specific one, and I actually found one. And it is from like probably around 1910. Here it is. This is a real antique maiden mirror that is the Deep Aqua Mirror. It was what it was based on. The only difference is that hers has 2 of these swivels. Right here. But this is, by everything, my favorite thing I own. And I consider it Sailor Moon. I consider it my favorite kind of art. I consider it vintage. I consider it antique. I consider it beautiful. And I love it. And I feel like I actually have her mirror. I love Sailor Moon. And I hope you do too. If you don't, I would check it out. It's really fun. It's very empowering, it's very beautiful, and if you do, and you have something yourself, like, let me know, write in the comments, tell me on Instagram at the Disneyland Princess. If you guys liked this, maybe I'll do a Disney collection that I can go through what I have for princesses. So, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!